Hello, we're back again, and we've got the Woundwort. As I said I would be doing, I've got the Woundwort. I'm very happy I dropped it. This was one that I saw when its banner came up. I saw... Let me think who it was. Rob had a video. I think it was one of the videos that was submitted by one of his friends. Or one of his friends' videos that he hosted on his channel, I guess. I don't know how to word that exactly. But anyway, I saw the gameplay, I saw how it worked, and I went, oh, I need that. And this is going to be special, because what you're seeing here, this is actually my first round in it. Why was I in rated matches? I rarely play rated. I think I was in rated matches because there was missions, or I should say there are missions that require gameplay in rated, so that's... But anyway, yeah, normally not a good idea to jump into rated first time on a mobile suit. That is definitely not something I would normally recommend, but here we are. And this will be interesting to watch for sure. But yeah, Woundwort, part of why I like it as much as I do, you can see it's kind of a weird setup here for a support type. You've got a single beam gun, and then head Vulcans, and then technically three different melee weapons. You've got this claw arm, that tackle I wish took, but unfortunately here we are. You've got that like claw arm thing that kinda works like a really wide ranged heat rod. Then you've got that big ol' heat blade you've seen several times already. That was terrible shot on my part, and then it's got its kicks. So it's melee support, and I love that. And the beam gun stuns uncharged as well as charged, so it's just a lot of fun. Oh, and it transforms. You'll see that eventually too. But man, I just love this thing. Basically, any support type suit that is capable in a melee is something I enjoy using. This is why as much as I think it's a hideous suit, I kinda love the White Rider, because it is a support that has oh, this has balancers too, I forgot to mention, so I can attack out of boost. But the White Rider has balancers, has 2 melee swings. Oh, and that brings me to something with this one. You'll actually see me mess this up since it was my first round with it. It only has 1 melee swing with each of its melee weapons. But because there are technically 3 of them, I say technically because the claw arm, it's like, it counts as melee, but it's technically not a melee weapon per se. It's odd. I digress. Yeah, it can combo between its melee weapons, but it only gets 1 swing with each melee weapon. And you'll see me mess that up. I'll point it out when we get to it. There's at least one instance of me going in, doing a single swing, and then not following up because I forgot it only had the 1 swing. So I go to do a second swing and nothing happens and I get myself killed. It's great. Yeah, we're all kind of bunched up here. Enemy team is... Well, we're kind of hanging out here to try and utilize the choke point, and nobody is advancing anywhere as a result. I've had this a couple times on this map, this sort of standoff, and yeah, very frequently I end up being the guy who pushes, and here I'm pretty sure I'm going to die for it. Or not? Oh, never mind. I really thought it would be game over. He got stuck on terrain, though. Nice. Oh, there we go. Now it's game over. Maybe. Yes? No. No. Wow. Alright. Oh, but my legs are gone, so it's only a matter of time at this point. Maybe this would... Oh, we missed the beam shot, too. That's sad. That is upsetting. I was about to say, maybe this would be a good time to transform and fly away, but honestly, I probably would have been shot down trying to do that anyway, so I guess it is what it is. Yeah, but we're gonna go in here for an airstrike. Why do I have 2 guys? Did they... We got 2 guys that are just in pilot suits. Oh, he must be planning a bomb. Maybe? I saw him in the enemy base. I'm waiting to see what happens with that. Maybe not? I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, because I'm not seeing a bomb getting planted. I don't know, hopefully he'll jump in. That was a really good airstrike, wasn't it? I wasn't really even paying attention. I'm surprised that hit as many people as it did. It's usually pretty rare to get good kills off of airstrikes, because, you know, it warns you when they're coming in. So people tend to bail out pretty quickly. I have not had the best luck here fighting that, or ending up face-to-face, I should say, with that support, the raid, not the support. I'm the support. Yeah, they've got their raid that I keep ending up fighting, and that's not ideal. Currently, though, we're targeting their support up on the hill. This is where we get to see me flying. While flying, it's pretty fun. Its beam gun turns into a rapid-fire shot weapon. Got one hit there with the beam gun. This is where this thing gets really interesting as a support. It's actually not that hard to follow up with. We got massacred. We jumped too far in. We shouldn't have jumped down at all. But yeah, just having the one ranged weapon like that makes it not as ideal as for ranged gameplay as some of the other things that exist. Not bad, though, because, again, the beam gun doesn't heat up too much with each individual shot, so as long as you just regulate heat controls, it's not that bad. But, you know, we got some supports that's like, oh, I've got a beam gun and a missile rack and something else. And to be fair, too, those are really long-range Vulcans. That's pretty abnormal. Ooh, you're going to see the beam gun there. Or, I guess, the transformed beam gun. See, that was a much smarter maneuver as far as flying into enemy positions. We didn't just drop down in front of our enemies and get ripped apart. Yeah, as much as this thing does do well in, like, a mid-range, melee range role, it's still a support, which means it still doesn't have a lot of the same sort of defensive capabilities you'd see on a lot of generals and whatnot, and by that I mean dodge rolls. No dodge rolls, no maneuver armor, so you start getting shot, and that's kind of the end of it. So you gotta move up with a team. You can get your swings like that guy. I don't think expected me to swing for some reason. So that was great. Looks like he's the last guy surviving on the enemy team, so we're just pursuing him as we do. We're gonna once again see some transformation. I'm so glad I got to crash into him there. It would have been even better if I knocked him out, but, you know. We can't have everything. We're gonna try and finish him off. I bet you an ally's gonna get to him first, though. Yeah, especially with him running around the corner like that. We're still going for him because he's the most vulnerable target, but I don't think we're gonna be able to get him before the timer runs out here. Did protect an ally there with... We did, right? Yes? Yes, protected an ally with her claw shot. So I'm glad that at least saved him. Somebody... Oh, I think somebody also got that one guy we were chasing. You know, during the match, I didn't notice that guy's shield decal. I appreciate the shield decal. That's a lot of fun. But yeah. Yeah, Woundwort's fun. And yeah, I think I did pretty well, all things considered, considering this was the first time I took the suit out. I find it a pretty easy suit to do well with. That said, you know what's great about it? When you look at its defenses, it's got, you know, all its defenses for everything, and then ballistic defense it has none of. It's literally at 0. It's hasn't been too big of a problem so far, because everything in its point range has been using beams, but it's a potential big problem. Excuse me, by the way. Anyways, yeah, that'll do it for today. Thanks for coming out. I had a lot of fun taking this one out, and I've got another match I want to show off with this one too, but we'll leave that for another day. We'll see you next time.